position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolverines offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Scanning the field, it's Hebert. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Big noise in the Big House for this huge 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. got it in the middle. It's Chandler. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Caught over the middle. It's Cummings. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted to fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Gonna look downfield again. He's got him this time. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll throw on third and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bland. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. He wants it all. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On the move, it's Lynch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the air on third and short. Finds his man, it's Lynch. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. The give to the back. There he goes. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking down the middle. It's complete.
We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Chandler. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Finds his man. It's Chandler. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Hard running there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. To the air, it's Hebert. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And no sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Shoots his way for more. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for room, it's Lynch. Not a lot of daylight, he gets 1 to the 32.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. It gets frustrating. You missed that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Hebert. Pulls it in, it's Chandler. Bulldozes his way through. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Off the play fake on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man, it's Chandler. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. He's looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The give from the gun. Oh, what a move. Past the sticks and still on his feet. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the ground. He's got it again. At the 40. There he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Hebert. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Punch it out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Takes the handoff. It's Lynch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Bland. Nice pickup. Gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll run the option. Shakes off the defender. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Buying some time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Looking for a man. It's Hebert. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Michigan. They take the lead with the 6.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. grab near the marker. It's Chandler. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The give to the tailback. Nice move there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Dumps it to the back. It's on target and complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that.
Back's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lynch. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. And the returner is stopped. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up their pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Hebert. Snagged in the middle. It's Cummings. And the defense drags him down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They try to pop a run on the draw. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers are on the move. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. About this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. The play action fake. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and he'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack, their 3rd sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Back to throw, it's Hebert. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He'll try to do it himself. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Nice move to pick up yardage. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cummings. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs, impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Northern Illinois is getting cooked right now. I mean, it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 31 to San Jose State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Got it in the middle, it's Cummings. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Gets it out quickly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. They want that clock to run. There he goes. Smacks him with the stiff arm. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Looking for more room. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Back to throw. It's Hebert. Makes the catch. It's Cummings. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got him. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Now they'll try the right side. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
The Wolverines send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw. It's Hebert. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Finds a man on the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bland. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start